Hi everyone. In this video, we are going to learn about redirection. So, what is redirection? When you execute some command in the CLI, the output or error that the command generates is printed in the terminal. Okay. If you want to send the output to a different file, okay, then you can use redirection. Or let's say you are executing some command and it's needs some stdin means standard input, and you don't want to give directly and you want to get the inputs from a file or from some different string, then you can use redirection. So two types of redirection is there. One is output and one is input. So in this video, we'll mainly focus about output or redirection. Okay. So for output or redirection, you can use this angular braces right side and this one. These two will be used. Okay. So what does this mean? If you are giving single angular braces or one and this, it will send the output of the command to a different file. Okay, and it will replace the whole file. It will delete all the content of that file and uh, and replace the current output to that file. If you are giving two angular braces, okay, or this one, it's one only. Okay. Then it will append the output, append the result to that file. Means it will not delete the content of that file, just it will append the file, append the content at the end of the file. Okay. If you are giving one and angular braces or one and double angular braces, it will send the standard output to the file. If you are giving or this one is optional actually. You can omit one. Okay. Let's if you want to let's say send the error of the current command, you can use two and angular braces, two and double angular braces. It will replace, it will append. If you want both standard output and standard error to be transferred to the file, you can use this and this. Same thing, it will replace the whole file, it will append the file. Let's see in the terminal right now. Let's say I'm printing some value here. Okay. So I can see the output, standard output got printed in the terminal. You can see I don't have any file right now. Okay. Let's say I want to execute this command and I want to send the output of this command to a file f1 dot, let's say ft.txt. Okay. So it will create one file if the file doesn't exist and replace the whole file content to the current output. Now you can see I didn't get any output in the terminal, but if I see the file ft1.txt, the output transferred to this file. Okay, let's say I want to again go something and ft1.txt. If I see now ft1.txt, the hello hello was replaced with bye bye. Like the whole content of the file got replaced with the new content. If I want to append, I told you we can use this thing, double angular braces. Okay, one more thing. This thing is same as, let's say I want to again do this. This thing is same as one and this. Okay. If I see now, hello hello was there. It got replaced. Okay. Let's say I want to append something in the file. Then I can use, let's say by then let's say uh, this ft1.txt. You can write double angular braces or you can write one and double angular braces. Both are same. Okay. If I see now, I can see both are there. Means this output was appended to the file. The file was not replaced. The content of the file was not replaced at all. Okay. So this is about normal standard output. Okay. So, uh, so I have ft1.txt right now. Let's say I want to print some random file which is not there here. Okay. Let's say f random. So there is no random file like this file in my current directory. So it is giving me error. Okay. So let's say I want to transfer this output standard error to the one file txt to some ft2.txt. Okay, but now I see the output, the error output came to the terminal. If we see the file right now, the file is empty. The error output didn't go to the file. So if you want to send the error output, you can use this thing. Two and two. One means normal output, standard output. Two means error output, standard error. If I want to send the error, I'll use here. If now I can see there is no output in the terminal. If I see the ft2.txt right now, I can see the error went to the file. Same as normal standard output redirection. You can append here as well. Let's say I want to have random2.txt, then I can use double angular braces here. If I see now ft2.txt, both the error went to the file. Okay. So what if we want to send both error and output? Because in some cases we need to, let's say we are fetching the live logs. Okay, you are running some automation script and you want to the logs to be stored in a particular file. That script can give you some pass output and some error output, and you want both the things to be stored in a particular file. But here you can see only if we write 2, only the error will be stored, and if we write 1 or nothing, only the standard output will be stored. For storing both the things, we can use this and ampersand. Let's say I have two files right now. Let's say I want to again f random. Let's say ft1.txt I'll do. So I have two lines of content here. Let's say ft1.txt and let's say ft3.txt. Okay, so I didn't get the output here. And if I see the file, I can see the content were like transferred to this file. If I do some random thing and I do this, okay, I am executing same command, just giving the file random file name here so that it will generate some error. If we see now, it came. The error also went to the file. Okay. So same as this redirection command, like this double angular braces. Here also you can use double angular braces. Single will replace all the things. Before we had two lines of content here. Now there is nothing. The error, this error output replace the whole file. Okay. Again, I want to if ft1.txt and I do this. Okay. So if I see now, I can see all the things are present here. If you want to store normal output like standard output or standard error, both the things, then you can use ampersand and like this. Okay. So this is about transferring standard output, standard error, or standard or both the things to a particular file. So I have one bash script right now in my current directory. If I show you, this is test.sh. If I show you the content, It's doing nothing, just printing one line of the string here, hello, hello, and one more line it's printing and transferring this to one file, printing another line and just printing one like trying to read on a random file so that it will generate some error. So if I execute this bash script, it will give me some standard output and give me some standard error. Error will be this and output will be this. Just quickly. Okay. Let's say execute this file right now. We can see I got some standard output and I got one standard error. Okay. Let's say I just want to transfer the output of the this file to some different file, just like we used before, ampersand and angular braces. Dot slash sh to this, let's say debug.log. Log is nothing but one file extension. Okay. If I see now debug.log, both the standard output and standard error went to this file. Okay, because I used ampersand here. Okay, so let me execute this and debug.log. Now I want to send the error as well. Means to this. What it is means it is the error output 2 and 1. Okay, it means send the standard error to the file where standard output is going. Means it is standard output. It is going to debug.log. If I see now, I can see everything there. That I am giving it this x, 2 and y. It means x type of output should go to the place where y type of output is going. Okay, x can be 1 2, y can be 1 2. Means x can be standard output, standard error, y can be standard output, standard error. Okay, it means I want to send my x type of output, means I want to send my, let's say, error type of output to the place where y is going. Let's say to the place where standard output is going. Okay, let's say if I want to write, if I write this 1 2 and 2, means I am sending my standard output to the place where my standard error is going. Also, you can write like this dot slash test dot sh. Let's say I'm writing 2 here, debug.log. So my standard error is going to this debug.log. Okay. And I want to send my standard output to the place where the standard error is going. Then I can use this. I want to send my standard output to where? To the place where standard error is going. So if you see now, it went. By default, the destination of standard output and standard error is the terminal. If I mention nothing about the redirection file or something, it will be going to the terminal only. Okay, let's say I'm executing this command 1 2, let's say debug.log. Okay, what does this mean? It will send the standard output to this debug.log and standard error to the terminal, because I have not mentioned about the error type of output. And here I am writing 1 2 and sorry, and okay, means I want to send the standard output to the place where standard error is going. In this command, standard error should be going to the terminal. Okay. And here I am writing, I want to send my standard output to the standard error place. But here I have written, I want to send my standard output to debug.log. And here I am writing, I want to send my standard output to the place where debug, where error is going. I know this makes no sense, but I want to explain. Okay. If I execute this command, it will generate everything in the terminal, because this one was overwritten with this one. Okay, means redirection works from left to right. Okay, first I wrote this thing. So it will just send the output to the file and error to here, terminal. If I write this, means this one replaces this one. Okay, and 2. By default, out standard error was going to terminal, and now standard output will also go to the terminal because it's pointing to the place where a steady error is going. So this is about the direction and some basic syntax. So thank you all for watching, guys.